David, what's your immediate thoughts and evaluation on the day and the result?
You know, I'm hurting for our supporters. They've turned up, not just in numbers, they've turned up in voice, they've turned up in volume. You know, the way that the stadium was set up, almost to break our supporters apart. You know, with the segregating behind the goal, and they've been loud, they've been proud, they've been Mansfield, and I'm hurting for them. I really am. I'm hurting for my players. You know, because second half when we really turned up and really turned the screw, MK they stood firm, but they were creaking, and we asked a lot of questions second half. You know, we didn't ask the same questions first half, and we almost give them an easier ride first half, but second half the players left everything out there, and you know, that's what we'll be taking out of this game to go into the next challenge. You know, but just got hurt. Got a sick feeling in my stomach, and that's the way it is. It's raw right at this minute. 10 minutes after the game, it's raw. Congratulations to MK. They've had a phenomenal season. They've been fighting and they've been up there all season. It's a really unusual day, Steve-O, because you know, usually this happens and you're in someone else's stadium or you're at home. There was so much riding on the game, and you know, it's a difficult one seeing a group of supporters celebrate. But again, they've had a good season like we have, you know, and they've finished the job off today. So we've got to regroup, we've got to refocus and get ready for another massive game on Thursday. It's a quick turnaround, it's Newport, and you know, we've got to then get this team ready Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in preparation for a massive game down at Newport.
Some final reflections on today, and the bottom line is that you missed out because of an early set piece. How disappointed are you with that?
Well, you know, that's you prepare a team. You know, we've had a set place meeting this morning, we've gone through it, we've gone through the markers, and you know, it's a responsibility, it's an individual responsibility, and you know, we've not come through it. The early goal almost didn't bother me because it's still, we had that, it was, there was a tension, there was a nervousness to us first half, and almost when we took the handbrake off second half and went for the jugular and went for the throat, you know, we looked a team with intent second half, and what we're used to. We was calmer in possession, we was asking questions of MK. So, you know, that's what I've got to draw from the game. That's what we've got to pick out of the game and take it into Thursday's performance.
You've got a very young squad, haven't you, on the whole. Did some nerves play a part ultimately today?
Well, you know, you've got players as well who's had some tough experiences and just missed out at the club, you know, and you can't let them experiences ghost you. You've got to get over them, but the only way to get over them is by winning and making these opportunities define who you are as a person. So, you know, this experience, I've told the players, you know, I certainly never want to feel like this again, and I've told that to the players. But soak it in, understand why we've got beat, and understand, you know, how you're feeling straight after the game on that pitch. Having 15,000 MK Don fans celebrate round you, within you, coming into your face, you know, it's a tough one. But don't let it haunt you. You know, let it be the thing that frees you into driving for performance for next week.
How do you plan to pick everyone up now? Because it rests on a manager's shoulders, doesn't it, that?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. And, you know, I've got good staff. Ben Futcher's a rock. I've got really good staff, and we'll get together now. We'll be in tomorrow. We've got our end of season due. The players will be in, and we just start lifting. You know, I've got some experience as well. Your Ben Turners, Neil Bishop, Conrad Logan. So, you know, they'll help me. Christian Pearce, and we'll do it as a group. You know, that's what it is. It's a group of men. We've got to regroup, and you know, we'll start tonight on the way home. We've got 2.5-3 hours to get home, and we'll start picking players up and not be haunted by what's happened today.
What is the feeling right now amongst the players?
Regret, hurt. Tough one. It's a tough one. You know, the players, but the men. They've you know, we've had a cause all season that we was doing it for our families, and we feel like we've let them down. You know, that's how raw it is. We're just normal people. Do you know what I mean? Who go out there to work, but you've got a bigger cause, and your families are a part of that. So we've failed at this hurdle, and we've got to make sure that what comes out of this is a galvanised spirit. And you know, that's where I come into my own. That's where my staff come into their own, and we create that opportunity that presents itself, which is the next game, Newport.
Yeah, that has to be the message. Despite the vast disappointment today, this one surely has to be put aside quickly, because the reality is there's still all to play for.
Yeah, I mean, you've not got 10 days before the next game. You know, you've got a 4-day turnaround to get ready for that next game. You know, so we'll travel down Wednesday. So it's gonna come thick and fast. You know, it's gonna come at us early. And in football, you've got a chance of you know, getting over them disappointments, because it comes round pretty quick.
Thanks for your time as ever.
Cheers, Steve-O.